Proptology, and I'm back with another NFL player prop video for those pick'em sites like Underdog and Prizepicks. Today's video, we're going to be talking about Week 11 and Thursday Night Football, a great NFC East battle between my Philadelphia Eagles and those Washington Commodores.
Wanna be high, so high.
I think this is going to be a really good game. I'm really looking forward to it. Generally on Thursday nights, I tend to bet pretty light. I don't like to play a whole bunch of props from one game, especially a Thursday night game on short rest. But there is one prop that I've played multiple times that is my favorite prop. We'll be discussing that. And then we'll also be talking about some other props that I'm leaning towards but just have not played yet. First, let's talk about my favorite prop going into this game. I like Devonta Smith going over 52.5 receiving yards. Homer pick or not, Smith has gone over this line in 6 out of the 8 games he's played so far this season. And in 2 games against Washington last year, Smith was over both times. Washington's defense, they're middle of the pack. They're ranked 16th overall versus the pass. I say light up that bat signal because Skinny Batman's going to get us there this week. Holy Krispy Kremes, Batman. That utility belt is putting in overtime. I said Skinny Batman. That's better. Now let's talk about a few props that I'm leaning towards, but I just have not pulled the trigger on yet. But if you're looking to make a same-game parlay, these are a few props I definitely think you could consider. Let's take a look at this Jaden Daniels interception prop. Through the first 10 games, the rookie's been incredible. Only 2 interceptions. The Eagles' defense through the first 6 games only got 2 picks, but they've turned it on in the last 3 with 4 interceptions. 1 against Cincy, 2 against Jacksonville, and then 1 against Dallas last week. So there's a little bit of risk with this defense playing better, but I'm leaning towards Daniels being able to protect this ball and going under this 0.5 interception prop. Let's take a look at a couple other receiving props in this game. A.J. Brown, 80.5 receiving yards. He's gone over this in 5 out of the 6 games he's played so far this season. The one game where he was injured and left early is the only game where he did not go over. And that's the same hit rate for his longest reception at 28.5. I think either one of these props is fine to play this week. And then we have Scary Terry at 61.5 receiving yards. This one's a little bit more of a coin flip. He's gone over this in 5 out of the 10 games he's played so far this season. But when he does go over, he goes way over. Games of 98 yards, 100 yards, 112, 113, 125 yards. But he's also put up a few stinkers. 17 yards, 22 yards, and 19 yards. Plus, the Eagles are 8th in wide receiver receiving yards allowed. Now let's take a look at the running backs in this matchup. It is definitely hard to ignore Saquon Barkley. This line is sitting at 109.5 for his rushing and receiving yards combined. Barkley's gone over this in 7 out of the 9 games he's played so far this season. And his straight-up rushing line is sitting at 93.5. Barkley's gone over this in 6 out of 9 games. Washington is ranked 29th versus rushing yards allowed to running backs, but ranked 1st in receiving yards allowed to running backs. So if I do bet this, I'll probably just go with the straight-up rushing. And then Washington's running back situation, a little bit more murky. We don't know the status of Brian Robinson Jr. yet. He's questionable as of now, so we really don't have lines on either him or Eckler. We'll have to wait till a little later in the week to see what happens there. Okay, guys, that's going to be our video for the day. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you got some useful information that'll help you decide who to bet on Thursday night. If you want to see my other props, maybe some basketball plays that we can combine on Thursday, follow me on X. I'll have all my props listed there this week. Good luck with all your betting, and remember, guys, bet, pray, win.